Hi there. Welcome to this session of Talking Tech, Women and Girls in Information Communications Technology, or ICT for short. My name's Christine, and today I'm delighted to be representing SAP, and I'm very excited to be having a discussion about tech and tech careers with Jenna.
I'm Jenna. Talking Tech is a series celebrating girls and women in tech being recorded around the world between Girls in ICT Day 2020 and Girls in ICT Day 2022. Girls in ICT Day is an international day marked on the fourth Thursday of each April. In 2021, Girls in ICT Day was held on April 22nd. The objectives of Girls in ICT Day are to help to create a global environment that empowers and encourages girls and young women to consider studies and career in the growing field of information and communication technologies.
Talking Tech series is brought to you by the ITU, UNICC, and the Office of the UN Secretary General's Envoy on Youth, and is in support of Equals, the global partner for gender equality in the digital age. SAP is pleased to be a partner in this session today, and the goals for this series are to interest and inspire girls and young women with information about a range of ICT careers that can be had, bring before a broader audience some of the role model women in tech and share information about their career journeys and work, offer diverse examples of how ICT is being used to support achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals and other UN goals, showcase initiatives that are working with girls to support them in ICT studies or future ICT careers, and provide girls and young women in tech with a leadership opportunity to represent and promote girls in tech organizations with which they are involved and promote it to a broader international audience. As you can see, a more gender-balanced tech sector is something that we are passionate about and that we are working towards. So I'm delighted now to shift to a conversation with our friend Jenna. So to start, Jenna, could you please tell us a little bit more about you and yourself?
So I was born and raised in Vietnam. Then I moved to LA for 4 years to study my bachelor's degree in marketing at Loyola Marymount University. And after graduation, I actually joined a media agency. So it's like not much touching on the technology side, but it's like my very first job and I'm proud of it. And I joined that one before becoming the global affairs executive at APT Software. And I'm a food lover, like I'm a real foodie. I love culture, I love cuisines, and I'm right now doing a channel to share about my experience with different cultures through food and my food journey. I'm going to tell the audience about my food journey, what is my experience trying them, and would I recommend them or not. So I'm really excited with that. And I have a lovely Dachshund British dog called Aiko. She's the reason that I smile every single day, and I spend time with her a lot, even though she's a troublemaker though.
Oh, that is so cute. And I'd love to know more about your food channel. So maybe we can you can share that with me afterwards. I'm also a big foodie. So when and how did you get into technology?
Well, to be honest, I didn't mean to work in technologies in the very first place. I'm interested in technology after a class I took in my university called Applied Information Management System into business. And in this class, I learned a lot about AI, machine learning, and data analytics, and I fell in love with it. Yet I couldn't imagine that I would be a part of the armies of the technologies. After graduation, I just felt the need to go back to Vietnam before continuing my study in a different country. So my initiate positions were account executive for a media agency, the one I mentioned before. And I have discovered the side of advertising, touching a little bit about digital advertising and new technology in advertising with B2B clients in terms of like service exchange and buy and give supply and demand. However, after a few months, I feel like a missing piece in my career that I really want to fulfill it, and it's related to tech. And also, I really want to upgrade my marketing experience into a higher level with strategy and partnership and global affairs, things like that. So I want to push my marketing experience beyond Vietnam, what I can do beyond my motherland. So I decided to join entity software with my current position right now because it's providing me the opportunity to do so, and I absolutely love it. I think that's like a lot about me, but like everyone really want to know more about you. Like, what are some fun facts about you, and when did you start to get really into technology?
Thank you. So currently I'm based in Toronto, and I'm also in an accounts executive role, which you've also been in before. So I'm working at a company called SAP, and we are mostly a software company and working with a lot of different organizations in different industries globally around the world, headquartered in Germany. And I really enjoy that. And outside of work, I love being outdoors. And I also have a dog. I love walking my dog and hiking and swimming. And I have a very big family, and we are very close. So I like to spend lots of time with my family and see my friends and eat sushi. I'm sure we'd have lots of fun trying different foods together. I was interested in sales, and it wasn't something we learned at school. So I was trying to figure out how I could learn more about sales and develop those skills. And what I was discovering is that there was a lot of opportunity for sales and technology. Initially, things that came to mind were medical devices. That was what I thought of when I thought of sales. But then once I did more research, I learned about this. I learned that there's so much of sales in tech. So that's how I came to tech. It was more interest in sales.
That's wonderful. Like SAP is actually a dream company of many, many people, especially like people really into technology. It's actually like one of the biggest four companies in technology right now, I believe. So like really good for you.
Thank
And
you.
what did you like most about technology, and what makes you really tied to this field?
So the first one is the growth potential of the industry. I think that, and the second one is the pace of work. I think that all of us can agree that we've come so far as a world and as humans to get to where we are today at and the level of technology is just amazing, incredible. Like even this wearable watch I wear to track my steps and all that, like that's really amazing, and we're so lucky to be a part of it. But I also think that there's so much more to do, and there's so much growth potential with all the innovations to come. So I really like being a part of that development. And then the second one is the pace of work, because it is such an innovative and fast moving industry. The pace of work is really great. And I think it really keeps me interested and lots of learning, and you can never know it all. And there's always so much to do and so much to learn. And I think it's just really mentally stimulating and exciting to be a part of.
I feel like whoever working in the technology field, they really feel like the very like fast speed of the work, as people really try to catch up with the newest technology available right now. So definitely, when you go into this field, you got to learn a lot. Like you got to improve yourself every single day. But that's actually how I feel. It makes you become a better version of yourself. You from today is gonna be better than you from yesterday, and that's something I really.
Completely agree with you on that. So, what was your path from when you started in tech to where you are now, Jenna?
I think my technology journey start when I was a young girl from Vietnam studying abroad in America and took the very first class in technology. Since in Vietnam the university is not the same way, like the education system is not the same way in the US. We actually have different universities for different subject, different field. So if I'm studying business, there is a little chance that I can touch into technology, but I could do so when I was in college. And I took a class in applied information system into business, and I absolutely love it. And I also help with my professor in terms of like breaking new ideas, or like help them with the projects. And I feel like okay, technology is something that I really want to go into. But like I said before, like at that time when I graduated, I wasn't that ready to go into technology. I feel like this field has so many things to learn, and I'm not well prepared. But when after I joined FT Software, I applied as a global affairs executive, and I also touched a little bit on business intelligence side as well. And I have an amazing college, and I have amazing teams, amazing work, and amazing clients. Like I get to talk every single day, and I absolutely love it. I think my plans for now is still going with the technology field, as I hope that I can going higher and higher, and I can learn more and more every single day with this one, because I feel like this field is really potential, and I love myself growing in this field.
Amazing. So it sounds like you love a lot about the industry and a lot about your role. If you had to pick one thing, what would be the best thing about your job?
Oh wow, that is really really hard. I think the innovation and how technology actually uh, revolutionize people life is something that I really love about the field and my job, because I feel like every single day pass by and we see something different, and I think it's create the motivation for the society to change, and also it's also create the motivation for anyone working in this field to develop themselves as well. So I feel like every software in particular and technology field in general, it provides me the opportunity to do so. And I appreciate every single day at work. I appreciate my conversation with clients, with partners. I appreciate my learning through every single product that we have, the solution we have. And I even appreciate every single research I did by myself about the technology field, so that I can know it better and I can well prepared, not just for me, but for anyone who really want to, change their life.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. Okay, so I started at what we call SAP Sales Academy. So as I mentioned, I was looking for a role in sales. And so that was a training program based in California, and then also in your hometown or your home field. So I started learning there, and then I joined the customer experience group. And so we focus on customer experience solutions, front end technologies. And then I've been in that role for about 5 years, and I'm actually excited to start a new role next month. And so I'll be working in the office of the CEO. And
Oh my
so
gosh.
yeah, I'm really excited. And so I think that
Congratulations.
thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Thank you. I think it'll be a really amazing opportunity, because I think on our team we're really heads down on CX, and that's been amazing. But this role will give me an opportunity to get a different view of SAP from a higher level, for a more agnostic level, and then also the opportunity to develop completely new skills. And I'll have a completely different role and responsibility. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. So back to you. Do you have any activities beyond your job that we'd be interested in? And I know one of them, and I think it's really cool and exciting.
Yeah, like I did mention before, I have planned to study abroad, and uh, I really want to go to Germany, and I'm actually preparing my application right now. Uh, I choose Germany because first of all, it's in Europe, so it's definitely different. The culture, I mean, it's definitely different than where I was born and raised and where I took my bachelor class. I want to discover. I want to discover. I want to try and experience different cultures to see how I can involve with that and how it can broaden my mindset as a marketer. Also, Germany is one of the best country if you want to go more into technology. They have like a very modern, and I know like SAP headquarters is in Germany as well, and SAP has absolutely really really good products. And APT software, we also have an office in Germany, and I in contact with that office a lot, and I love the way people are doing over there. So I feel like Germany is definitely the place that can balance what I need, what I want, and give me a chance to success.
Amazing. And I wish you all the best. I know it's going to be very busy and you're going to have a lot on your plate, but I'm really excited for you,
Oh,
Jenna.
thank you so much. Um, Also, I know that you have like you're really experienced in your job and in technology. Can you share an example of or like two of things that you have done in or with tech that you are particularly proud of?
So, one thing is actually a little bit related to what you said about going international. I think that it's amazing to work for a international company like SAP because the opportunity that we have to meet people from different countries, not only meet them but work with them. And we'll be on phone calls with someone from in Canada, we'll be on the phone with someone maybe from the US, we might be consulting an expert from Europe, we might have a conversation with a customer in Latin America, and then we're connected with someone in Asia. And I think that we're always just really intermingled and working with people from all different countries. And I think that's really exciting, and it's impacted my personal life too, because I think when we travel, well, when things get back to normal and we'll be traveling a bit more, it's really exciting to know someone in so many different cities and have worked with them. I'm really proud of that. And I think that a second one is just how you and I are working in a workplace with so many generations. I know that we have a
Mhm.
lot of baby boomers, but then we also have some graduates coming in from university and interns, and we all work together. And I think it's really impressive. And I'm really just proud of how open minded and supportive everyone is of each other, and really just has the mindset that everyone had we can learn from everyone, and it's going both ways. And I'm learning from lots of people who have years of experience, and I'm also learning so much from people who have just come into the company and just have a different perspective. And it's really amazing. I'm definitely proud of the teamwork that we've accomplished.
That is
Okay.
so cool.
Thank you. Yeah. So, what about you? With we've all experienced challenges, I'm sure, on a daily basis. So, have you encountered any big ones or memorable ones, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, definitely. I think that challenges happen every single day. Um, with me, I think the most difficult time that I had was when I first joined FPT, aka the very first time I officially joined the technology field. Since there's a lot of things in technology other than Excel and robotics and things like that, there's a lot of still lots of things. And to really study and touch on the basic level of all these technology information, also like the products that they have, we have the solution that we have, and even the definition and the term itself. That's like overwhelming. That was real overwhelming with me that time. So I was a little stressed, and I even thought that is this field is even good for me? I know I have passion for technology, I have passion for AI, but I cannot stand in that kind of situation if I if I chose not to change myself. So I did. I tried to develop myself every single day. I tried to find a way to acquire knowledge by asking my colleagues, asking people, read a lot of paper and research, and catch on like new trend in technology. That's just the way. I think learning from other people, even sharing your difficulty and ask for help is actually a very best way to develop themselves, and you can actually learn a lot from that. So thanks to my colleagues, thanks to my company, and even thanks to like the news, I have overcome the challenge, and I think I'm more confident with technology right now that I can talk with my clients and even my partners. So since this series is about girls and women who's want to go into technology field, do you have any career or advice for girls and women in tech?
I think I think my one advice would be to let people know that technology's more than just coding, because I think that, myself included, sometimes I had this perception that IT was more about being really technical and doing coding, or like even things like I can't fix a TV. I'm just terrible at that, and I think of that as like, oh, I'd be terrible at IT because like I wasn't even good at using my iPod or fixing a TV. Like I didn't think I could do it, but I think that what I've learned is that that's just not the truth. And there are so many opportunities in different lines of business within the tech industry, um, all the way from like I'm in sales, but marketing and finance and legal and project management. And there is that development side too. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. So I think my advice would be to just start talking with people in the industry and getting a sense of what they do. And there's just so many opportunities. So not to shut the door if you don't love coding, because there's just thousands of roles beyond that. What about you? What?
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you with that one. To me, I feel like obstacle for any woman going to technology is that they feel like, okay, technology is technical. It's about coding. It's boring, but definitely it's not. Since there are a lot of technology right now that you cannot even list. So my advice for any young woman who's thinking of going to the field is that just do it. Like try it, talk with people who's already in the field, even take classes take courses if you like, and maybe you're like me, from a girls from a business side, didn't touch anything about technology into a tech level right now. So yeah, just try it.
I love it. Amazing advice. I think you're spot on. And Jenna, it was so great chatting with you today. I love Vietnam, as you know, which we talked about before. So I'm definitely planning to come back, and I would love to see you and check out some of these yummy food places that you go to together. But I think for today, that wraps up our session of Talking Tech and with women and girls in ICT. I really enjoyed chatting with you, and thanks for watching. We really appreciate that too.
Thank you so much. Thank everyone for watching.
Thank you. Bye.